If you are looking for the best 75-inch TVs 2024, well, you're in the right place. We've dug deep and conducted extensive research, and now we're breaking down the absolute best 75-inch TVs 2024. We're talking about the perfect balance between price and performance, tailored for different scenarios. If you're eager to find out which suits you best, don't go anywhere. Stick around till the end, because we've got all the links for the best prices in the description below. No specific order, just the top contenders in the game. Ready to dive into the world of best 75-inch TVs 2024? Let's get started! Number 5. Samsung 75CU8000. The Samsung CU8000 offers a bright, colourful picture with surprisingly good sharpness and a natural look. Its design is eye-catching and its gaming performance is good, despite lacking a lot of the premium gaming features of other TVs. If you're after a big screen at a budget price, the CU8000 is certainly an option. First and foremost, the Samsung CU8000's picture is a mixed bag. Whilst it has impressively vivid colours and great detail, especially for a large LED TV, the CU8000 also has its pitfalls. As it's an edge-lit TV, black uniformity, the ability to evenly display black across the screen, is not good, and black tones often take on a grey colour and sometimes cloudy look. Its contrast is also lacking as a result of this. That's not to say the CU8000's picture is bad, but this is definitely something to be aware of. However, for the price at larger sizes, it's one of the better LEDs we've tested. One of the CU8000's strongest points is its design. Despite being one of Samsung's more budget sets, it's great to see that care was taken in the design of the CU8000, which has a stunningly slim depth, trim bezel, and solid build quality. That may not be one of the most important factors to some, but it's a very nice touch. Whilst the Samsung CU8000 lacks a lot of gaming features we look for, such as 120Hz support and VRR, graphically it was and crisp enough and handled motion well, thanks to a low 10ms input lag time. It certainly isn't one of the best gaming TVs on the planet, but it's adequate. Number 4. LG OLED C3. The LG OLED C3 replaces the LG C2 OLED that came before it. That's been no easy feat. The C2 was one of our best TVs of 2022 with great performance, features and price. But when we tested the newest LG OLED C3, we found it every bit as impressive as its predecessor. This TV delivers impressive levels of brightness, contrast and definition. It takes advantage of LG's Alpha 9 Gen 6 chip, which is used for picture processing and HDR improving features like Expression Enhancer and OLED Dynamic Tone Mapping Pro. The upshot is that images look better and clearer, making it a good choice for movie lovers. It's a great choice for gamers too, with 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs with support for 4K 120Hz, VRR, ALLM, along with FreeSync Premium Pro and NVIDIA G-Sync. This is a good-looking TV too, with a slim bezel and aluminum-faced center stand. The only notable downside is that buyers in the US should be aware that it lacks the built-in ATSC 3.0 digital TV tuner found in LG's Step-Up G3 series models. The LG OLED C3 is available in a range of screen sizes, but we think the 77-inch TV is a fantastic choice if you're looking for a big screen that'll really make the most of the impressive picture it offers. Number 3. Sony XR75X90L. The Sony XR-X90L is Sony's mid-range TV lineup for 2023 and features a regular LED backlight with local dimming, plus the company's high-end cognitive processor XR and its new Clear Image XR tech to upscale and enhance pictures. Picture quality on the X90L is a step up from last year's Sony X9K with notably higher brightness and better local dimming. These improvements show a benefit with HDR programs in particular, with an increase in contrast that brings enhanced definition to picture highlights and shadows. Upscaling of regular HD images is also very good, while native 4K ones look wonderfully detailed. The X90L has a basic but effective onboard sound system, with tweeters located at the screen's left and right sides to augment the sound coming from the TV's bottom-mounted speakers. The TV's support feet can be elevated to accommodate a soundbar, with the other option being a flush fit of the screen against a TV stand's top surface. Gaming features include 4K 120Hz, VRR, ALLM, and Dolby Vision gaming support. The X90L is also perfect for PlayStation 5, with auto HDR tone mapping and an auto genre picture mode that both get activated when a PS5 console input is detected. A new feature for 2023 is Sony's game menu for quick gaming-related adjustments, and the set has two HDMI 2.1 inputs that can be used for connection to next-gen consoles. Rounding out its connections in the US is an antenna input with tuner support for ATSC 3.0 next-gen digital broadcasts. Value for the X90L is very good, especially with recent price cuts. Number 2. Hisense 75U 8K. The Hisense U8K has great picture quality, excellent gaming features, and a seriously competitive price point to make it a mid-range winner. Using mini LED technology for high brightness levels, the Hisense U8K is great for daytime viewing and comes installed with Google TV as a smart TV platform, which is generally slick and packed with useful streaming apps. Despite focusing on brightness, thanks to that mini LED technology, the Hisense U8K also offers deep black levels for an excellent contrast. Unfortunately, this contrast does fade somewhat when viewed off-center. However, thanks to its anti-glare coating and a high peak brightness of 1590 nits, which tops any OLED TV available today, it makes light work of brighter viewing environments. In terms of gaming, the Hisense U8K is a surprisingly well-stocked TV. With two HDMI 2.1 ports that offer a refresh rate of up to 144Hz, Dolby Vision, VRR, and ALLM support, the Hisense U8K is an ideal option for gaming, unless you need 4 HDMI 2.1 ports. It also features a game mode to get the most effective performance out of your video games. In terms of audio and design, the Hisense is solid as well, with decent bass and dialogue clarity for audio and an adjustable feat from a design point of view. The Hisense U8K may not be the perfect TV, but at the price it is, it's certainly one that suits a lot of people's budgets and comes with a wealth of features as a bonus. Number 1. Samsung S90C. The Samsung S90C is our top pick for the best 77-inch TV overall. It has a range of impressive connectivity options and gaming support, with full 4K 120Hz and variable refresh rate gaming graphics across all 4 of its HDMIs. It also has Samsung's Neural Quantum 4K processor that the flagship S95C QD OLED TVs get in 2023. This uses 20 neural networks to introduce multiple AI-based refinements to the way the TV treats incoming sources, including better upscaling of HD and SD content to the screen's native 4K resolution. Picture quality is stunningly bright, presenting you with contrast-rich pictures. The strength of the S90C is that it joins other OLED technologies in being watchable from almost any viewing position. The Samsung S90C has an incredibly thin panel design, at least at its edges. It's a little chunkier in the middle because that's where its external connections processing box lives. Some people who don't like cables might want an external box instead, but this design is one of the reasons that the S90C is excellent value. And the Samsung S90C is great value for QD OLED. It's not that much more than LG's C3 model, but the boost you get in brightness and sound quality is worth the extra cost. Compared to the S95C, it's not as bright, but as we said in our Samsung S95C review, there are times where the S90C arguably retains a touch more consistency and balance than its more expensive siblings. We also wrote that the S90C offers the most complete overall image of anything in the same bracket.